Today, I'm going to show you over the Millenium MPS-150 Electronic Drum Kit. This is, I think it's Toman's own. Tina got me this for Christmas. I've got a channel out on... I'll get my words out right in a minute. I've got a video out on my other channel, but this is the review channel, so I'm going to have a bit of play. Now, I don't want any comments. I am not a drummer, so bear that in mind. And I've not been practicing as much as I probably should have done, but what we'll do is I'll just show you around it quickly, what components there are comes with the kit, and then I've plugged it directly into the mixing desk, which is going into GarageBand. So I'll put the track, as I'm playing it, I'll put the actual recorded track in the video, so you'll actually hear what the drums do sound like, because all you're going to hear is sounds like I'm hitting a load of plastic buckets. So you'll hear the proper recording. I will repeat, I am not a drummer. I'm a bass man, as in bass guitar, but we all like to learn new instruments. I've got a saxophone under here that I've must get back out and learn to play that as well. So yeah, I'll give you a quick show around this and show you what bits are involved, and then we'll have a bash over on here and see what sounds it's got. It's got some preset sounds in it. You can alter all the sounds yourself. You can go into it, change all the parameters. I just use the 10 kits that's on it, and whichever one suits my fancy at the time. So let's get down here and have a look. So this is it. You've got your hi-hat pedal. This is one that's got a proper bass drum pedal. There's a bit of adjustment on there, but because I'm not a drummer, I don't really know what's what. That's your snare, your two toms, your ground tom. There's your hi-hat cymbal. That's the crash cymbal. That's a ride cymbal, and that's your control module over there. We can go through that. There's loads of settings on there, you know, different drum kits and bits and pieces, and you can go into all the parameters. I'm not going to go into that on this video because it's a bit involved. Also, you can plug in an iPad. I've got a lead here, which down here with an adapter on it, so it can go into the iPad, and there's different training modules on the app that you can get with this kit. So it's quite sturdy for what it is. You know, it does rock about a little bit, but mainly it is quite strong. You know, if you start bashing it about too much, it will sort of fall all over the place. Anyway, I'm going into the mixing desk, which is USB into the Mac, and we're going to record it on GarageBand. Right, drum kit number one. Drum kit number two. Somebody did ask me on the other video if they are touch sensitive, so let's just demonstrate that. So if I just touch it lightly, they are touch sensitive. Drum kit number three. I'll just demonstrate the hi-hat pedal. Open, close. The thing is with these electronic drum kits, you can't do that. Oh, you can. You're not going to have the same control as you would have with a proper hi-hat. Drum kit number 4. As I said, I'm not a drummer. Drum kit number 5. Drum kit number 6. You'll have to excuse my bass drum leg, it's get in position a bit better. That's sensitive as well, so you just tickle it, you get a little, but if you wallop it, you get a good old sound. I ain't got that much control over my legs, being as I'm in a wheelchair, so. Ugh, I can't reach that now. Drop my bloody stick. Don't drop your sticks, especially if you're playing a gig. That's drum kit number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Done it again. Fucking hell. I need to put some Velcro on my fingers. Quite like that sound. Drum kit number 9. Drum kit number 10, I think it's the last one, it'll probably go around back to 0 then. back round to 0 again. So. And that is it. Oh, you bugger, I've not been on it for a while, I've got a bit of a sweat on. That is what sort of sounds you can expect from this drum kit. They do a slightly more expensive version with mesh heads. I'm a beginner, so Tina bought me this as a Christmas present. I really must get back into playing it because that's a bit of a workout for me. Being in the wheelchair, I don't get that much exercise, so well, I must try keeping it up. Anyway, that's what it's going to sound like. You can plug headphones directly into the box. Sometimes I plug it into my bass amp and just make sure that the gain isn't peaking. This time I've plugged it straight, it's into the mixing desk on just a mono out, into GarageBand, put my headphones on, and it sounds absolutely amazing for the price and for what it is. If you just want like a little kit in your house to practice on. The one thing that I did find a bit awkward to start with when I was first set it up, I have obviously played drums before on a proper kit. The drum heads are a lot bigger on a proper kit, and it took me quite a while getting used to just playing it on small drum heads. But for a practice setup, which takes up very little room, you can see it's just in the corner of my little man cave here. Man cave, it still needs some work in here, as you can see. But yeah, it takes up very little room. If you had to fold it up, you can. You just under the wing nuts, you can fold it all up. You can take it apart. It's simple. The wires are all labelled so you know where they go. It's a fantastic bit of kit. So I'm well pleased I've got it. I must get back into playing it. So I hope you like this video. Please click the thumbs up if you did. If it's been of use to you, I'll answer any questions you may have. Just hopefully they're not drum related, because as I say, I'm not a drummer. But we all like to have a little bit of a play on different instruments, don't we? So I've got a keyboard, I've got the bass. I can play the keyboard better than I can the drums. I can play the bass all right. Got a saxophone, which I was getting into the saxophone, and then I ended up in hospital, and I think everything that I learned on the saxophone I've just forgotten now. So yeah, there'll be more videos like this coming along on this channel, so keep your eyes out for those, where we review all sorts of things. And yeah, so please subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.